How you doing, guys? I'm here to answer some questions for the fans. Hope you guys enjoyed the season. I'm gonna grab the first one here. Let's see what we got. Okay. You thought about making fire against Wendell and chose Angela instead. Why? Why did I do that? I think I did that because the risk of going up against Wendell in fire making and then losing at fire making would have been way more terrible for me in my life back at home when I went to go see my wife. Ultimately, he could have beat me in fire. I thought that my ability to speak better at Tribal Council at the final three, I thought I could do it better than him. So I think I ended up taking the safe route just because it made more sense to me in that moment. Okay? Next question. Why did you take Wendell to the end? Why didn't you take Wendell out when you had the chance? Yeah, I thought about it on a daily basis. Taking him out was obviously something I should have done. The problem was if I would have done it too early, I most likely would have been next in line, and I didn't want that risk. So I decided to work with him. And then later on in the game, as we got closer to the end, I was going to try to do it again, but then he started winning immunity, and it just never really panned out. So it didn't work the way I wanted it to, but hey, we made history, so it is what it is. Okay, you only had one vote against you. How do you think you were able to pull that off, considering you were so outspoken? Yeah, that's a good question. I still would like to know how I only have one vote. But you know what it is? I did develop a lot of really good, solid relationships out there with everybody. I think that my bonds were real, and maybe people didn't see me as big of a threat as they did think that Wendell was, or maybe they just felt that I was not the person that they wanted to go home at the time. So it's really hard to figure out what everyone else was thinking, but hopefully it was my social game that ultimately only had one vote on me throughout the whole season. Were you surprised when Angela let Wendell switch spaces with her? Do you think the outcome would have been different if she hadn't? Were you surprised when Angela let Wendell... Well, we're talking about fire making. Oh, okay. So this is a question about the curse of orange. And I don't know. That's probably ridiculous. I don't think it had really anything to do with the color or the curse or anything like that. But sure, why not? Let's play it up like it really had an impact on the game. Probably not. Okay, you had a lot of dramatic tribal moments, including playing your relics. Were those planned or impromptu? Yeah, especially at Final 6 with the Sebastian vote. I knew I was going to try to pull off this crazy bluff. I know it came off a little bit aggressive, but in my mind, it was important that I sold the story in a really assertive way. And again, some of the jury members didn't appreciate it. They thought I was being a little rough on him, but I knew that was the only way I was really going to sell it. So I did it. It worked. In my mind, what I wanted to do ended up working, but I think at the end it might have hurt me with a few jury members. And I think that's all the questions I have. So I hope you guys enjoyed the season, and maybe you'll see me again one day, hopefully. And that's it. That's all I got for you guys. Thanks.